Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to know if Ryan Gosling joins the MCU as a villain. Let's get right into it. Another day, another exclusive scoop that another major movie star has agreed to join the MCU. This time, one of the most reliable and trustworthy sources has revealed that Ryan Gosling, the man who saved Jazz, has joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe. While we do not yet know who Ryan Gosling will play at Marvel or when he will appear, fans have a pretty strong suspicion. Fans believe Ryan Gosling is Marvel's new Richard Rider, also known as Nova. Earlier this year, it was reported that Marvel Studios had begun work on a project involving Nova, everyone's favorite energy-based space cop who isn't a Green Lantern. There has been no word on whether the hero will appear in a feature film or a Disney Plus series, but fans are confident that Ryan Gosling will play Nova for Marvel in the future. There has already been some online fan casting for Ryan Gosling to play Nova. While Nova is not everyone's idea of a top-tier Marvel Comics character, Gosling already has a reputation for taking on oddball roles. For example, Ryan Gosling will play Ken alongside Margot Robbie in Greta Gerwig's Barbie film before making his Marvel Cinematic Universe debut. The role of a plastic, blanked-faced boyfriend doll is probably not on every major Hollywood star's bucket list, but Gosling is not everyone. Ryan Gosling will also appear in Netflix's The Gray Man alongside Chris Evans, a former and possibly future Marvel Cinematic Universe star. Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans play trained killers with varying degrees of interestingly bad facial hair in that film, directed by Marvel's stalwarts, the Russo brothers. That's not bad at all! In the comics, Richard Rider was a high school student when he inherited the Nova mantle, but even with Marvel's sloppy chronology, it's been a reasonable amount of time since he began his superhero career. Given that the teenage Sam Alexander is also fighting the forces of evil as Nova in the comics, it's safe to assume that when Richard is introduced to the MCU, he'll be an older man as well, making Ryan Gosling an understandable choice for the Nova role. We'll just have to wait and see if he's chosen from the pool of candidates being assembled. If Ryan Gosling takes on the role of Nova in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he will be joining the shared universe's more cosmic side. While there have been several versions of Nova over the course of Marvel Comics history, Richard Rider is the most well-known. He is typically depicted as a regular human who is bestowed with the mantle and powers of Nova by a dying alien member of an intergalactic police force. The character was out of print for several decades before being resurrected in the comics, where he is frequently paired up with the Guardians of the Galaxy in some capacity. Since Guardians of the Galaxy, which featured the Nova Corps, and Planet Xander's protectors, the seed for Richard Rider's MCU debut has been planted. Unfortunately, it was revealed at the start of Avengers Infinity War, in which Nova was briefly considered to appear, that Thanos slaughtered Xander and the Nova Corps while obtaining the Power Stone. In the comics, Roman Day, the last surviving Nova Corps member, chose Richard to carry on in his place before dying. So it appears that we may get a similar origin story in the MCU, though it is unclear whether Richard will receive his power from Day or another Nova Corps member, or perhaps through a different method entirely. The only other piece of concrete information about the MCU's Nova project that has been revealed is that Moon Knight's Sabir Pirzada is writing it. If Ryan Gosling is cast as Richard Rider, it will be his superhero debut, though he is no stranger to action-related work, having appeared in Blade Runner 2049 and the upcoming The Gray Man. It's also worth noting that Richard could make his MCU debut before this Nova project is released. For example, James Gunn stated that he has read 75% of the Nova comics in existence, so what are the chances that the character will appear in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? Whatever the MCU has in store for Nova, it seems like it's only a matter of time before we find out. Until then, use your Disney Plus subscription to watch nearly all of the MCU content released since 2008. For Ryan's part, it seems like the actor is currently booked and busy, especially with the hype around his new film Barbie. According to Deadline, he was the sole choice for the Warner Brothers' Lucky Chap and Mattel film. Margot Robbie headlines the film as the main character, but as the world of Barbie is more than just the iconic on-again, off-again couple, the cast continues to grow. Simu Liu, America Ferrera, and Alexander Shipp have stepped into the dream house, and now Will Ferrell has joined the Barbie movie as well. Their roles in the Barbie movie are all currently under wraps. We don't know much about the film yet, but Greta Gerwig has signed on to direct it. Gerwig also collaborated on the script with Noah Baumbach. We suppose Gosling is a good choice for the role of Ken. We don't know much about Ken as a person. Aside from that, he works a lot of jobs, has a great head of hair, and enjoys going to the beach. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we will be sure to catch you all in the next one.